it. This could be the only time I ever get to say this, but we made it to 50. What's up, guys? It's the Gambro, coming back to you with a special, rare, awesome, legendary review. Now, the only way to celebrate a milestone like this is to pop some MDMA, rail some coke, and black out at Olive Garden. Or review something special the day after. God, nothing starts a day like some Narcan. Let's check out something that's not as common. It's Aero fighters on the Super Nintendo. It's just Sonic Wings. Now, even for me, this is something I never thought I'd get my hands on. Essentially, Sonic Wings Aero Fighters was ported to the Super Nintendo by McGo-River, a US subsidiary of the developer Video System, and was one of 4 titles released. Fun fact, McGo-River is also a synonym for Irish Kiss. After a few sequels, Video System would close its legs in 2001 as many staff had left for other developers such as Sikio, but more on Aero Fighters. It's just Sonic Wings! Developed by aforementioned Video System and published by Hole in the Wall McGo-River, Aero Fighters is a 2-player capable vertical shooter released to the Super Nintendo in November of '94. It's known as one of the rarest games on the console, but can it fuck as good as Space Megaforce? Is it as hot as Axelite? Does it do that shit with your butt like Biometal does? Let's take a deeper look. For a story, the world hinges on you being an Aero Fighter to defend the world from random aliens attempting to take over the planet. You must stop these forces and take the fight to space, battling the controlling intellect, and destroy the evil force from taking over other worlds. Now, depending on which of the 4 nations characters you pick, the first 3 stages are randomly selected in the region, followed by the rest in the same order, and a second loop with different endings. There's also a boss rush and super hard mode when you want to do some cheating. You get to pick from 4 nations as characters with 2 unlockable ships, each ship featuring different attacks, although I found the Japanese one to be more user-friendly. The ship looks standard issue, but the controls are tighter than MIT grad and feature simple 2-button standard and bomb attacks. Collecting P icons and the rare F power your main weapon up to 4 times, but the last is limited as well as holding up to 4 bombs. So far, it just seems like a piece of ass you'd pick up at a Hooters on a Wednesday night, but even the most flat-chested criminal justice majors can still turn heads. It's fucking Sonic Wings! Now, visually, there's nothing standout about Aero Fighters. No doggy-style Mode 7 here, just some straightforward missionary and maybe reverse cowgirl for visuals. No slowdown, but no in-your-face fast-paced effects either. It's just a 2-handed H-stay with eye contact. Smaller enemies are the 6 Hooter waitresses, planes, and helicopters with the bosses, hiking them shorts up to see some cheeks, and if you're in Somerset, you might actually get to see something bigger than a B-cup. The bosses do at least pose a challenge and make you think of a pickup line, but let's face it, once you sees them blue eyes, it's game over, man. Are you fucking stupid? It's Sonic Wings! Now, in the 7 stages, the levels do a great job theming perfect to the countries except Russia's new acquisition of the Ukraine. Each stage looks different, and a great touch on some levels is destroyable backgrounds, and I'm all about property damage. A single loop playthrough is a touch over 15 minutes, but get hard again and bat for the color cycle for more multicultural fun. Be prepared to ratchet up the difficulty, because Aero Fighters is easier than a maid of honor at a wedding. Or was it a widow at a funeral? I don't know, same day doesn't count. Just turn it up. The OST is as Super Nintendo as it gets. Those trash can lid tambourine sounds, fuck man, this is where Aero Fighters drops the ball. Like fuck, I'm gonna drop this kind of coin on a game and be left with a soundtrack that sounds like Rugrats on LSD? Fuck that. Replay value, I'll say, is pretty good with different characters and ships offering variety as well as some extra modes. It's a great pick up and play as you can pretty much complete the game in 15 minutes, but it wouldn't be my first choice on the console. Most people know Aero Fighters solely for its rarity or 4-figure price tag, but it's a great playing game minus the pussy OST. It means a lot to me as in when I started I never thought I'd hold a game as rare as this, spend this kind of money on anything, or start a channel that consistently puts out weekly content. Fuck, I remember a few years ago I was stoked to pick up Danny Sullivan's Indie Heat for 25 bucks. But are you sitting? Are you ready for this? Are you gonna look at me different for having it? The only complete online copy at the time of this has an asking price of $10,000. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why'd you pay this much for Sonic Wings? Aero Fighters is like fucking a pregnant chick, but the kid ain't yours. Did you ever think you'd do it? No. Do you ever think you'd want it? Maybe, but always seemed out of reach. Do you ever think it would be that fucking awesome? Hell yeah! There's nothing like the feeling of getting to bang a chick that's A, not yours, B, got huge tits, C, no fucking commitment, and most importantly, D, getting to finish inside without having to worry about paying for another abortion. And bonus, there's a 50-50 chance if I make it to 50, she'll be 18 then. Anyway guys, hope you liked the vid. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that fucking bell button if you want them notifications. Also be sure to check out my YouTube shorts, and always remember to cheat on your games, not your girls. Cheat on your girls, not your games. The choice is yours. Thanks for 50 reviews. Here's to 50 more. Definitely not 50 more years. Have a great week, everyone. I've been the Gambro, and I am out.